What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Dolphins. His side enjoying one of the league's best records so far. They're sitting at 5-1. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Pete Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off and running from Gillette. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Pete, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only served to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Working now from the gun. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. He fields this at the 18. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did
his first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that moment. Momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now, it's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in. It was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Throwing from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked up.
It's kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
1 play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Hurts on 1st down. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots take a slim 2-point lead. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Pass play coming here. A little screen pass for Judkins. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
25 yards on the play. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their early lead to 8. Trujillo is on the point after. And the Patriots push the lead to 2 scores now. 16. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Setting him on the dime. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. 16-7 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. 3-5 yards coming with them. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Setting up to throw. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Back to Hampton. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Had a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's a throw. That's complete to Wilson. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
The Dolphins make it a field goal game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to just 2.
16.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Patriots and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. He's got a touchdown in this game, as we see now, where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He's going to run for it. Escapes the defender. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
They'll give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Christian Bedford on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the Dolphins' 40-yard
Hurts now from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've got a timeout as they rush out to treat an injured player, and no, this is not what anyone wanted to see. Jalen Hurts, the one injured on that play. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. The right side hauled in by Komet. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 5. Here's Trujillo to kick it away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from the certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, setting that puppy through.
The Dolphins and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. Good play straight ahead. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots.
Back to throw now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And 1st down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Next on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 60.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's Fred's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter.
And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins take a slim 2-point lead.
Patriots 19.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Judkins has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Point after is up and through. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now.
Patriots 19.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe and run to the outside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Panthers in the NFC South. And this is the man from Central Florida, R.J. Harvey. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Panthers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the Charger quarterback. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Chargers find a way. They win it by a point. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He puts it right where it needs to be, back left corner of the end zone. The Colts get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Patriots and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL in receiving touchdowns. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down run by Pacheco. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, it's Hurts. Catch made left side by McConkey. Right man, he's in the clear. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 20.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard
Send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Set. 181.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. 4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen on the punt. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Hampton gets the handoff. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
To Pacheco here on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Such a bummer, Kate, for quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
17 yards. That's good for a Dolphins.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Hampton now up the middle. And his This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down. In the red zone on first. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead to 15. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
36, Patriots 19.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Again, it's Hampton. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running it with Hampton. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down.
A run now with Hampton. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the carry, it's Hampton. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now looking to throw. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. A 4-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Back to throw.
2nd and 4.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. The throw right side finds Pittman. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt a field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another.
To win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.